Hi YouTube, welcome back to the Nordic Watch channel. I'm Anders from Finland, and in this episode an unboxing of this Seiko I just ordered from Singapore. Let's get into the package. Okay, so no box on this one. That allows us to save a bit on the shipping. And this is actually a bit of a rebuy for me. First time ever buying the same watch for a second time. It's of course as the title says, the Seiko SNKL23. This is the K1 version of the watch. Pretty classic Seiko 5 in the watch community. Has a cult-like following. And I bought this because I owned one of these in the beginning of my watch collecting journey. And ended up selling it pretty quickly after getting a SARB 033 and never made a video about this watch, even though I really did like it. But I wasn't into making YouTube videos at the time, so figured I saw one of these on sale and I figured why not buy it again, make a video, keep it for a while, see if the girlfriend likes it, and then maybe just sell it because it's such an easy watch to move if you manage to get it for a good price, which I did, under 100 euros. So this will be easy to sell afterwards. Kind of a redundant watch for me because I already have a SARB 033, which I use pretty much, and they're really much same style, so, and also the same size. The stickers and hang tag off this watch. And there we go. I just noticed that there wasn't any papers in the package I took out. Good thing I didn't cut into here because I think that's where the manual is. Did come with the manual and it's skywatches.com.sg. Signed papers and everything. Not bad. So the dimensions of this watch are a 38mm diameter, a lug width of 18, thickness of 10.5 mils, and a lug to lug of 45.5 mil. So it's a pretty small watch for guys, and for myself personally it's a really nice size for my 6.5 inch wrist. Especially due to the lug to lug being 45.5, it's actually quite large for a 38mm diameter, which is because of the long lugs on this one. This watch weighs in at around 100 grams, so it's pretty, and that's without sizing the bracelet. So probably after sizing it will go under 100 grams, so it's a pretty light watch. But as you can see here on my 6.5 or 6 3/4 inch wrist, it's a really nice fit with this 38mm diameter, and the long lugs make it sit a little bit larger, at least on the bracelet. But the long lugs are also kind of a downside to this watch. I'll show you why when I put this on a leather strap, as really many people recommend you to do, because people don't like this bracelet that much. And to be fair, it's a really rattling bracelet and not the best quality, as people are used to with these Seiko 5s. It has a brushing and polishing on the links, a 5-link bracelet, and basic stamped Seiko 5 clasp with the logo, no problem with that. Really decent clasp, and of course folded links on the bracelet. This being a Seiko 5, many people are probably familiar with this, but you get the basic 5 characteristics that you always do, or almost always do, with Seiko 5s. So it's automatic, it has a day and date window or function, recessed crown at 4 o'clock, some type of water resistance, I think it's 30 meters in this one, and it's what's the last one? I think it's somewhat durable or shock resistant. But yeah, those are the basic specs that you get with this watch. Hardlex crystal on top, fine by me, I like hardlex. It's not as bad as many people claim it to be, if you're not bashing the watch about relentlessly, you're unlikely to scratch it that much. See-through case back displaying that 7S26 movement, old workhorse movement that I find to be pretty reliable and somewhat easy to regulate if you know what you're doing. It gives you a 40 hours power reserve and vibrates at 21,600 beats per hour. The thing that really sets this watch apart from other watches in this price category is the level of finishing, which is pretty impressive on the case and the dial. You get a nice variation of brushed and polished surfaces, and also on the dial you have this nice outer ring of stripes, I'd say. That's like an outer ring here, and then the inner ring is well, flat. Then you get these dolphin hands and a really nicely framed day and date window. And yeah, it's just really well put together, the look of this watch, and I really do like it. You get a loom on the hands except for the second hand, and these small loom pips on the hour indices. It has some sportiness to it, but you can also make it really dressy with a leather strap, or why not on this bracelet also. But yeah, with this kind of finishing and the good overall looks, I can definitely see why there's a lot of hype around this watch, and a lot of that is originating from the Hodinkee article about this being a great value for money watch, which has led to it being almost constantly sold out from many big sellers. But I've noticed that it comes in waves. Sometimes it's sold out, then there's a batch in and you can buy it for a pretty good price, under $100, and then it's sold out again. So but I think that's largely due to the popularity of this watch on both YouTube and watch reviews on blogs and stuff like that. But I have to agree that it's a really good and versatile watch for under $100, and I don't see many alternatives that offer the same kind of value for money as this one. I'll still show you this watch on a leather band and show you what one thing is that bugs me with this watch. There it is on a black Hirsch with white stitching. Really seems to be a nice fit for this watch. And yeah, Wears great on a leather band, but one thing that bugs me with this watch, and I remember it being one of the reasons I sold it originally, is that there's a huge gap between the strap here and the case. And I don't know about you, but I just don't really like that. But otherwise, this watch just looks fantastic. The way it catches the light with the different kinds of finishing, it's just really remarkable what you can get for under $100 from a in-house brand like Seiko. I did notice some quality control issues with this watch that I have not encountered with previous Seiko 5s. There are some pieces of dust under the crystal, and that's pretty disappointing. I'm not sure if they're showing up on the camera, but yeah, you know what the dust pieces look like when they're under the crystal. Damn, that's a little bit annoying. Oh well, it's a pretty affordable watch, so I guess that kind of stuff just happens. But yeah, that's my short unboxing video of the Seiko SNKL23 K1. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Give this video a like. And if you have any questions, put them in the comment section also. I'm a pretty active guy at answering questions. I answer every comment that I get. And if you like my content, go check out my Instagram page, Nordic Watch Channel. I post some pictures of my watches there. And yeah, make sure you're subscribed to my channel if you like my content. And stay tuned for more content like this. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye bye.